Rahul was a young boy full of dreams. Ever since he could remember, he wanted to become a doctor. He imagined himself helping people, wearing a white coat and earning respect. But there was one problem. Rahul lacked discipline. Every morning the alarm rang, but Rahul would hit snooze again and again. Hours passed as he scrolled aimlessly on his phone, watching videos, chatting with friends, losing himself in distractions. Studies? He postponed them until the last moment, always thinking, "I'll start tomorrow." His parents warned him, their voices tinged with worry. His teachers advised him, hoping to awaken some sense of responsibility. Yet Rahul always smiled and said the same thing, "I'll change tomorrow." But tomorrow never came. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, dreams remained just dreams, and Rahul continued drifting, unaware that time was slipping through his fingers like sand.
One day, Rahul's grandfather, a retired army officer, came to visit. He had seen many battles in his life, but this time he faced a different kind of challenge: Rahul's careless attitude. Seeing Rahul lounging on the sofa, phone in hand, his grandfather placed an old, rusty iron rod on the table. "If you can bend this rod with your hands," he said calmly, "I will give you whatever you wish for." Rahul laughed. "Grandfather, this is impossible. No one can bend iron with bare hands." His grandfather smiled, a quiet, knowing smile. "You are right," he said. "It cannot be done at once. But if you strike this rod every day with a hammer, even for just 5 minutes, one day it will bend. Not because the hammer is strong, but because of consistency. That is the power of discipline." Rahul fell silent. For the first time, the lesson wasn't a punishment nor a scolding. It was a key that can unlock his future. The next morning, Rahul woke up at 5 a.m. for the first time in his life. The house was still, the world silent, but in that quiet, he found a new determination. He remembered his grandfather's words, "One strike at a time." He set a strict routine, studies without distractions, breaks only after completing tasks. Every morning, he would spend a few minutes imagining the rod bending, imagining himself shaping his destiny, one deliberate action at a time. It wasn't easy. Some days he felt the weight of laziness, pressing him back into old habits. The phone would buzz, friends would call, sleep whispered, tempting him to surrender. But Rahul struck the iron rod, metaphorically and mentally, every single day. Gradually, small victories began to appear. Grades improved, tasks were completed on time. Confidence grew quietly, like a seed pushing through the soil. For the first time, Rahul realized that discipline wasn't a punishment, it was power, the power to change his own life. Not everyone understood Rahul's change. His friends laughed at him, shaking their heads. "Why are you working so hard? Enjoy life," they said, scrolling through their phones and partying late into the night. Temptation and doubt crept in, whispering, "Maybe they're right. Maybe you're missing out." But Rahul remembered the iron rod, one strike at a time. He chose what he wanted most over what he wanted now. He ignored the noise, stayed focused, and pushed through the fatigue. Every early morning, every disciplined hour was a strike against laziness, a strike shaping his future. Days of struggle were not easy, but with each passing week, Rahul felt stronger. His mind sharpened, his confidence solidified, and slowly he started seeing the results of his persistence. The boy who once procrastinated now controlled his own destiny. Years of effort had finally borne fruit. Rahul held a medical college acceptance letter in his hands, his heart pounding with a mix of joy and disbelief. Tears filled his eyes as he turned to his grandfather. "I did it, grandfather," he whispered, his voice trembling. "I bent the rod." His grandfather hugged him tightly, eyes shining with pride. "No, my boy," he said gently. "You didn't just bend the rod, you bent your future." In that moment, Rahul understood the truth he had learned all those years. Discipline wasn't about punishment or sacrifice. It was about taking control, shaping destiny, and transforming dreams into reality. The journey had been long and arduous, filled with temptations, doubts, and struggles. But every strike, every disciplined choice had brought him here, strong, confident, and unstoppable.
Many of us are like Rahul, dreaming big, yet failing to act. We blame luck, circumstances, or time. But the truth is, success isn't about talent or intelligence. It's about discipline. Discipline turns dreams into reality. Discipline turns weakness into strength. Discipline turns ordinary into extraordinary. If you want to change your life, start today. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Wake up early, work hard, stay focused. Strike your iron rod every day. Bend your destiny. Remember, discipline is not a chain that binds you. It is the key that sets you free. Your future is waiting. Will you strike the iron?